Hi friends, welcome back. This is Mehjabeen. In today's video, I am going to explain the poem On the Grasshopper and Cricket composed by John Keats. The poetry of earth is never dead. The poet means to say that the music of the earth, the music of nature, never ends. It is a continuous process. The poetry of earth is never dead, or the music of the earth never comes to an end. When all the birds are faint with the hot sun, when all the birds which are singing their songs, when they ultimately get tired, when they faint, that means when they get tired and stop singing, and hide in cooling trees, and in the peak of summer, when they get tired and they take rest in the branches of trees, a voice will run from hedge to hedge about the new mown mead. So here mead actually means meadow, a voice. So when the voice of the birds get tired, a new voice can be heard. A fresh voice can be heard. A voice that emerges from the hedge, from one hedge. That is, a hedge is a fence or boundary which is formed by closely growing bushes. So the voice emerges from one hedge and flows to another hedge. And this voice is singing about the newly mown meadow. It is singing about the glory and the beauty of the meadow, that is the open grasslands. That is the grasshoppers. He takes the lead, and this voice belongs to the grasshopper. He takes the lead, that is the grasshopper is the main insect which takes the lead, which becomes the leader in singing a song, in rendering a music in the summer season, in the peak of summer. In summer luxury, he has never done with his delights. So in the peak of summer season, the grasshopper is happy. He contributes to the music of the summer season, and he has never done with his delights. He is always happy. He is always melodious. He is always singing. And his happiness, his delights, his music never comes to an end. For when tired out with fun, he rests at ease beneath some pleasant weed. And when he gets tired, because of the continuous entertainment that he engages in, the grasshopper takes rest at ease. He relaxes beneath some pleasant weed. Pleasant means nice, and weed means a wild plant growing where it is not wanted, especially with cultivated plants. So the grasshopper takes some rest amongst the weeds. The poetry of earth is ceasing never. Ceasing means stopping. The music of the earth continues all through the year. In the summer season, it is the grasshopper that primarily contributes to the music of the earth, and in the winter season it is a different insect. It is the cricket. The poetry of earth is ceasing never. It never stops. It never comes to an end. The music of the earth continues all through the year. And on a lone winter evening, lone means lonely, on a lonely winter evening, when the frost, when the snow which has become frost, when the frost has wrought a silence, when everything outside is covered with snow, at that time everything becomes silent. The entire nature seems to become silent, has wrought a silence. That means a silence has been created in the peak of winter because of the extreme cold. From a stone there shrills, and this is the time when from beneath a stone a shrill voice, a shrill music can be heard, and that voice comes from the cricket, because the cricket is singing in the winter season, in want increasing ever, and because of that continuous song, the want of the winter, a new want spreads in the winter, and seems to one in drowsiness half lost, the grasshoppers among some grassy hills. And those who are in some kind of drowsiness, in some kind of sleep, partial sleep, because of the coldness of the winter season, because of the cold that the winter season brings, in their partial sleepiness, in their partial drowsiness, they mistake the cricket song. They think that it is the grasshopper which is singing even in the peak of winter, but in reality it is the cricket which is singing. The grasshopper song among some grassy hills. So the people in their state of drowsiness, or the animals and birds in their state of drowsiness in the winter season, they think, they confuse the cricket song with that of the grasshopper and they believe that it is the grasshopper singing, just as it is used to singing in the grassy hills in the peak of the summer season. So basically the poet is trying to convey the message that the nature is full of music, and even in the peak of summer and even in the peak of winter, that music never stops. Although in the winter, because of the harshness of the climate, because of the harshness of the environment, the sounds and the sights, they may take a kind of sleep, they may go into a kind of hibernation, but still the sound is not completely dead. There is some kind of insect or there is some kind of bird which will always be interested in singing no matter what the season is. So no matter what the season is. So nature is continuously active, the earth is continuously active, and it is creating its music at all times in different seasons all through the year. This is the main idea that the poet is trying to convey. So he also tries to give the message to people that human beings should also be active at all times of the year by taking inspiration from the earth whose music never stops. With these words, I come to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.